P, should wrestlers get paid extra for keeping storylines going on social media, like Kevin Hart being paid to promote his movies?
That's an interesting question. Vince Fizzy, you ask excellent question. Um, so everything evolves, right? We always talk about everything evolving. Wrestlers pay evolving. Um, there was a time long ago when you only got paid for live events. You didn't get paid for TV
Mm,
because TV was a commercial for the live events.
okay.
So back in the day when you would see that NWA Florida stuff, that studio in TV stuff, nobody got paid for that.
Wow.
You didn't get paid. Ask, some of the OGs. Sometimes you hear Jim Cornette talk about it. TV, nobody got paid for TV because TV was, if anything, maybe you got paid trans, maybe, but you didn't get paid for TV because TV was to promote the upcoming live events. Coming to your town this Sunday. So you got, and back then you almost always got to see the name guys beat up job guys. Um, that's how the business was back then. What you got paid for, you made your money from the percentage of the gates, the live gates. So, there you had a $100,000 house. A third of that gate was divided up to pay the boys. And then there was a hierarchy. The main event got this much, and then so all the way down to the opening match.
Mm.
Um, as time has gone on, by the time I made it to the WWE, yeah, we got paid for TV, but we got paid very little because, again, back then the way the model was, still we got a third of the gate for the live house. And nowadays it's funny. I laugh because I've heard Jim Cornette talk about it, and you hear guys talk about, hey, what's the house? How many people are out there? Back in the day, they asked, hey, what's the gate? I don't care how many people are out there. How much did they spend to be out there? You got 10,000 people out there, but only a $100 gate.
Right.
But you got 10,000 people out there, and they all paid $100 each. All right, now we got some money. A third of that is divvied up to pay the house. So by the time I came along, for a house show loop on the weekend, you'd get like, I'm just spitting numbers here, but for example, uh, and it also depended on the venue too, because if it was an older venue where it didn't cost as much to secure the venue, that means more money to go to the boys and girls, women, for wrestling. So, you'd get like an old convention center or something that we got, and we might get, you know, $5,000. I get a $5,000 payday for that. That night I wrestled Matt Hardy, 12 to 15 minutes. I got $5,000 for that night. Like, oh shit. The next night, newer building, my house wasn't as great. Maybe I got 3,500 for that match. And then Monday, TV, Raw, my Raw, $500 for TV because you got a brand new NBA arena, you got all the trucks, and so
Mm.
all of that would come out of the house.
Okay.
You,
All
you
right.
get paid with what's left. That is gone. That doesn't exist anymore. Now you get paid the same every week, no matter what you do. A lot of places don't even have live events anymore. So the pay structure is so different that you're on a salary, and with social media now, um, it's weird because like with my social media, I weave in and out of MVP Hassan. So back in the day, you didn't get paid to promote. I'm inclined to say that I'm always for the boys getting paid. Should there be a special stipend in your contract that you'll promote a certain amount? Like certain influencers get paid $10,000 to post something 10 times, or whatever the number is. Um, like I don't get paid extra to promote AEW events or cards or, you know, uh, but I just do it maybe because it's just kind of ingrained in me, and we all do better if more people are watching. So I think you don't necessarily have to get paid to do it, but if you're putting it out there and people are tuning in, a rising tide lifts all ships. So, um,
Bars.
so that's a thing where um, I don't necessarily see an argument for being paid to promote your match, your events coming up, but I'm never going to argue against the boys getting paid. Now, if you're a professional wrestler and you've got like influencer level numbers where people are paying you $10,000 to post something, then maybe that's something you can have in your contract where you negotiate with the promotion. Because my Instagram or TikTok is so influential, I will promote how a certain number of pay-per-views with a certain number of posts, and you could negotiate that number separately.
And that's probably where like Kevin Hart is then, right?
I'm sure in his contract he
Okay.
gets